Well, hello, everybody, and happy Sunday. Hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Hope you got to go outside and do something fun today. But tonight, it's Brainiac Jr. live from the Discovery Center. We're going to quiz you in all the fun stuff between animals and movies and the earth, everything. We're going to quiz you right here. So go grab your mom, grab your dad, or if you are the mom and dad, go ahead and grab that child. This game's going to be geared towards kids from the ages 5 to 12, and it's going to be a lot of fun and, of course, free to play. We're going to wait a few more minutes before we get started. It is free to play, so go ahead and get those kiddos out. We'll get started with our game here in just a little bit. If you're already tuned in, let us know you're on. We're going to get started with the game here in just a little bit. We will be using lots of emojis to communicate with one another, so go ahead and comment your name. I see Naomi on there with us. I'm sure Tristan's watching along as well. Plenty of room for more. We're streaming live on the Brainiac Trivia page as well as on the Discovery Center Facebook page. We'd love to have you tuned in either fashion. But we'll get started with the game here in just a few minutes. Hello, Walt Blevins. Thank you for tuning in. Missy Lay on with us as well at the Discovery Center page. For those of you that have never played before, we'll go ahead and start explaining it. It's very simple. I'm going to ask you a trivia question. I'm going to give you 60 seconds to answer it. You can comment your answer if you would like. If you don't like seeing those answers in the comments because it influences your answer, you can turn those comments on and off. You can also send us voice messages that will play live over the air. And again, you do not have to comment your answer. It's all for fun. No winners and losers here at Brainiac on the Brainiac Show, but we will have some fun together, maybe learn one or two things. Your point system is as follows. Right there, you can see it on your screen. The first 11 questions. So out of the 12 questions, 11 of them are worth 25 points. Your final question will be worth 50 points. You can pass once per game. So if you have absolutely no idea what the answer is, you can pass and you will get 25 points. But remember, you can only do that once. If you decide not to use that pass card, you will be awarded 15 bonus points at the end of the game. So that is where that 340 total comes in. Once again, we'll wait just a few moments, give everybody an opportunity to get settled in. Tag anybody that you think would enjoy our game. Share the post. We're streaming live on the Discovery Center Facebook page as well as the Brainiac Trivia page. We'll get started with the game here in just a moment. I knew Lisa Riggs wouldn't miss Brainiac Jr. She's really good at the Brainiac Jr. Jackie Morgan, good to see you on board. Catherine Steele as well. Plenty of room for more if you know anybody else. We'll get started in just a moment. Stay hydrated, kids. Stay hydrated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, here is your point total. Your first 11 questions are worth 25 points. That final question is worth 50 points. If you use your pass card, we'll give you 25 points. If you do not use that pass card, we'll give you 15 more points at the end of the game. It's as simple as that. You can keep up with your score if you want. You don't have to. We will ask from time to time for you to send us your score so we kind of have an idea of where you're at. Now, here on Facebook Live, we cannot always communicate as we could in person, but you can communicate through emojis. So when you get an answer right, give us the heart. When you get an answer wrong, give us that crying emoji. A funny face if anything funny happens, and yes and no will be thumbs up. And the angry face if whatever question I'm asking happens to be a yes or no question. All right, give me some thumbs up if you're ready to go, everybody. Give me some thumbs up if you're ready to go. Your first 4 questions will be multiple choice. Your first 4 questions will be multiple choice. Here we go. What is an omnivore? An animal that only eats meat, an animal that only eats plants, an animal that eats meat and plants. What is an omnivore? An animal that eats only meat, an animal that eats only plants, or an animal that eats both meat and plants? You have 60 seconds.
"60 seconds.
What is an omnivore? Remember, you can comment your answer. If you'd rather not comment your answer, you may write it down. You can also turn those comments off if you do not like seeing the other answers. Wherever you are, however you may be tuned in, we do appreciate you. Streaming live right now on the Brainiac page and, of course, the Discovery Center page. What is an omnivore? An animal that only eats meat, an animal that only eats plants, or an animal that eats both? That tone right there was your halfway mark. So you are halfway to the end of your time. John Porterfield, we are working on that. We are working on that.
10,
we will have a new Murfreesboro
9,
Tuesday location
8,
for you hopefully soon.
7, 6, 5.
All right, get your answers
4,
in, kiddos. Get your answers
3,
in.
2, 1.
Here we go. Time is up. That was Miss MJ counting down for you. What is an omnivore? 25 points if you knew. That is an animal that eats both meat and plants. An animal that eats both meat and plants. 25 points for you if you got it right. 25 points for you if you got it right. Remember, give us those hearts if you got it right. We want to know that you got it right. You'll see them down in the bottom corners of your screen. Whenever you see an answer, give it to us each time we give you an answer. We want to see how smart you guys are. All right, 3 more for multiple choice. We'll go back after we ask the second question to see how everybody did on that first one. Who was the first president of the United States? Benjamin Franklin, Abraham Lincoln, or George Washington?
60 seconds.
Who was the first president of the United States? Ben Franklin, Abe Lincoln, or George Washington? Saw all kinds of hearts on that last one. Well done, guys. Nicely done. You are welcome, John Porterfield, Carissa, John, Naomi, Lisa, all with the correct answer on that last one. Remember, guys, you do not have to comment your answer if you don't like seeing them. That is up to you. Who was the first president of the U.S.? Ben Franklin, Abe Lincoln, or George Washington? We're more than halfway there. Guys, if you know anybody else that you think would like to play our game, just give them a tag, see if we can't get them on here. If you do enjoy
10,
our games, but you've missed
9,
a couple, give us a
8,
follow, and Facebook will
7,
give you a notification
6,
anytime we go live.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Who was the first president of the United States of America? Mr. George Washington. George Washington. And he was more than just a president. He was a military general, a statesman, a founding father, and many to believe the greatest president the United States has ever had. Give us the heart if you got that one right. It's worth 25 points, bringing your total up to 50 possible points. 2 more from multiple choice. Which of the following animals goes through metamorphosis? Chicken, caterpillar, or an earthworm?
60 seconds.
Which of the following animals goes through metamorphosis? Chicken, caterpillar, caterpillar, earthworm. Those are your options. 60 seconds. Looks like Naomi and John got the last one correct also. Lisa with the correct answer last time. Guys, even though you can't make it inside the DC, they are offering plenty of online classes, including this year a coding camp. How cool is that? What animal goes through metamorphosis? Chicken, caterpillar, or an earthworm? More than halfway done, guys. Get those answers in. If you're playing, if you're a mom or a dad playing with one of your kiddos and you're playing under your profile,
9,
send us your kid's name.
8,
We'd love to know the names of the kids
7,
that are playing with us.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, time is up. The answer we were looking for is a caterpillar. A caterpillar is the correct answer, and look how pretty that one is right there. They vary from 1 millimeter all the way up to 14 centimeters. 25 points if you had it right. Give us the hearts up if you had it. We'll go back and check who had it here in just a moment. And then after the next question, we'll start asking for those totals after we get through the 4th question. One more from multiple choice. In division, the number you are dividing by is called the quotient, dividend, or the divisor. In division, the number you are dividing by is called the quotient, the dividend, or the divisor.
60 seconds.
Looks like we got Nadia playing with us again. Always like having Nadia on the game with us. She is one of our regular Brainiacs. Got Nadia right here, I think.
Hello, everybody at Trivia. This is Nadia.
That is Nadia. Such a cute little girl. In division, the number you are dividing by is called the quotient, the dividend, or the divisor. There's your halfway point, guys. Oh, looks like we've got Jacob playing as well. Jacob and his mom, Jackie, or at least whoever he's with. I'm not sure if that's his mom, but glad Jacob's playing with us. Remember, guys, if you'd like to say hi to everybody, all you got to do
10,
is
9, 8,
send us a voice message.
7,
Very simple. Find us on
6,
Facebook Messenger. Hold down that little
5,
microphone, and it will
4,
start recording.
3, 2, 1.
All right, Miss MJ has finished our countdown, so that means time is up. In division, the number you are dividing by is called the divisor. The divisor is the correct answer. You can see the diagram there with the dividend, the divisor, and the quotient all right there. So give us the hearts if you got that one right. Give us the hearts if you got that one right. At this time, guys, we are 4 questions in, so that means we're a third of the way through the game. Let us know how many points you have. Each question worth 25 points, so you have a possibility of 100 points up until this point. Up to 100 possible points up until this point. All right, we're going to move on to our next category, which will be... Oh, want to remind you real quick, communicate with me here through these emojis. You see them right there on your screen. Use those whenever applicable. Applicable. See, kids, even when you're older, words can be hard. All right, here we go. Entertainment. One of my favorite movie characters. This one's about Mr. Harry Potter. What could make Harry Potter invisible?
60 seconds.
What could make Harry Potter invisible? Remember, send me the scores you got up until this point. Love to see how many each of you have. Good to see Monica Weiser on board. She's got a couple of kiddos as well. Should probably say 3 kiddos altogether. Isn't that right, Monica? You got 2 little ones and then one that's bigger than all of you combined, probably. What could make Harry Potter invisible? Brenda and her crew sitting at 100 points. They got a perfect game going so far. Yeah, boy! What could make Harry Potter invisible? We're halfway through, guys. For any of our parents that might be playing at 7:30, about 30 minutes after we finish up our game here with the kids, we'll come back for an all-ages game. We'd love to see you back with us once again. It will be free to play, just perhaps a little tougher questions.
10,
Perhaps
9,
a little harder questions. Depends
8,
on who you are.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, MJ has finished our countdown. What could make Harry Potter invisible? That would be the invisibility cloak. The invisibility cloak is the correct answer. We needed that entire thing. Looks like Naomi and Tristan had that one right. Well done. I love me some Harry Potter. Love me. Give me some thumbs up if you love Harry Potter as much as I do. Love me some Harry Potter. Got a couple, at least one more Potterhead in the building with us right now, Miss Missy Lay. All right. One more from entertainment. Here we go. What is the name of the main car from the movie Cars?
60 seconds.
Oh, I see all kinds of thumbs up coming in. All kinds of Harry Potter fans. What is the name of the main car from the movie Cars? Oh, I see Monica says her and the kids don't watch Harry Potter, but the dad does. The dad that's in his mid to late 30s is still watching it. I love that. Nadia with 75 points right now. Good job, Nadia. What is the name of the main car from the movie Cars? You can see behind me right here, kiddos, there's a... there is a car right here behind me. I do not believe that was in the movie Cars. Missy Lay's going to get up in that bad boy here in a
10,
little bit and drive around.
9,
She's going to
8,
take it all around
7,
the museum.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is the name of the main car from the movie Cars? That would be Lightning McQueen here. Lightning McQueen. He participates in the Piston Cup. He's sponsored by Rusty's Medicated Bumper Ointment. And, of course, the old catchphrase with just a little Rusty's. You can look like Lightning McQueen. 25 points if you had Lightning McQueen. Naomi and Tristan using their pass card on that one. All right, you do get 25 points if you use your pass card, but you cannot use it again. I see a lot of hearts coming in here. A lot of Cars fans. A lot of car fans. All right. Moving on to our next category, guys. It will be geography. Geography. Here we go. How many Great Lakes are there? How many Great Lakes are there?
60 seconds.
See Dustin Gibbs with Lightning McQueen, Monica with Lightning McQueen, Carissa with Lightning McQueen. Well done, guys. How many Great Lakes are there? Glad to have everybody on board. We'll be back with you again next Sunday for another edition of Brainiac Jr. Every Sunday at 6 o'clock. Every Sunday at 6 o'clock. Followed by the All Ages show at 7:30. Halfway point, how many Great Lakes are there? Get those answers in. Monica Weiser said they've watched Lightning McQueen at least 20,000 times. At least 20,000 times.
10, 9, 8,
This will be
7,
another 25-point
6,
question. How many
5,
Great Lakes are there?
4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, time is up. The correct answer is 5. There are 5 Great Lakes: Lake Superior, Lake Huron, Lake Michigan, Lake Erie, and Lake Ontario. That is the correct answer. 25 points if you had it right. Give us those hearts if you had it right. Looks like Naomi had 5 as well. Lisa Riggs with 5. Good job, guys. Good job. All right, one more from geography. What is the smallest state in the United States?
60 seconds.
What is the smallest state in the United States? Hey, good to see Jason on board. Jason, enjoyed your guitar playing earlier, man. Sounded good. Not sure if I'll get used to you having short hair, but it looks good on you. What is the smallest state in the U.S.? The smallest state in the U.S. This will be worth 25 points, little kids, little kiddos. That is your halfway point. What is the smallest state in the U.S.? Carissa has used her pass card. Should I say Miss Nadia has used her pass card?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, Miss MJ has finished the countdown. The smallest state in the U.S., that would be Rhode Island. Rhode Island, that is in the northeast part of the United States, in an area they call New England, known for sandy shores and, of course, their seaside colonial towns. Gorgeous state. Absolutely gorgeous state. Rhode Island is the right answer. Give us those hearts if you got it right. Monica, if I had $1 every time somebody told me that. And it's not always when I'm asking trivia questions, I promise. Once again, guys, there is our language. So let us know how you do each time. Hearts and thumbs and laughy faces. It's a good way to let me know how you're all feeling. Animals and nature. Animals and nature. 25-point question. Here we go. What is a doe?
60 seconds.
What is a doe? Guys, as the DC is having this extended closure, they want to express their deepest appreciation for all the members and supporters who make it possible for them to continue on a limited operation. If you'd like to make a donation, right there is a link. Please, what a great organization here for kids and adults alike. Pressure is on. Dale McCready. The pressure is on. What is a doe? We'll have another Brainiac Jr. show for you next Sunday at 6 o'clock. That was your halfway point. What is a doe? You got just a few more seconds to get your answer in. You do not have to comment your answer if you don't like, but definitely give us the hearts up or the hearts
10,
if you get it right.
9, 8.
What is
7,
a doe?
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, this is a bit of a tricky answer because there's actually more than one answer. The most common answer would be the female deer, but it can actually be used to describe any female animal whose male is called a buck. So if the male is a buck, then the female is a doe. Rabbit, kangaroo also fall into this category as well. So 25 points if you got it right. Doe is a deer, a female deer. I hear you. I don't think I had the tune right there, Monica, but I know that's right. See? Naomi and Tristan knew that was also a rabbit. Either one of those would be acceptable. 25 points if you had it right, guys. 25 points. All right, one more from Animals in Nature. Animals in Nature. How many bones does a shark have? How many bones does a shark have?
60 seconds.
Naomi with the correct answer on that last one. Lisa Riggs, Monica Weiser, all with the correct answer last time. Well done, guys. Some smart kiddos playing tonight. After this question, we're going to ask for your scores. So be ready to give us your scores with only 2 questions left. How many bones does a shark have? How many bones does a shark have? There was your halfway point, guys. How many bones does a shark have? Looks like Nadia and Carissa sitting at 200. Lisa Riggs with about 42, she said.
10, 9.
How many bones does a
8,
shark have?
7, 6, 5.
This is a
4,
25-point
3,
question if you get it right.
2, 1.
As MJ finishes our countdown, how many bones does a shark have? 0. Isn't that crazy, kids? 0. No bones at all. Those teeth might get you, though. Most of the time, sharks stay very far away from humans. Only in the movies do they tend to get you, and that's just in the movies. It's like Monica Weiser, Naomi, Brenda, all with the correct answer. I don't think Carissa was saying that a shark has 200 bones. I think she was saying she has 200 points. So right now, guys, with just 2 questions left, why don't you go ahead and send us your scores? We want to see what you got right now. Remind you again, guys, even though that the Discovery Center, the actual physical doors are closed, it doesn't mean there's not stuff your kiddos can be doing that's fun, interactive, and educational. Yes, those 3 things can all go together. Check out the camps that the DC has right there online, all those online camps. All right, as we're waiting on everybody to send their scores, final category, 2 more questions. We'll go to history. Here we go. What famous ship set sail in 1912 only to sink on its maiden voyage?
60 seconds.
What famous ship set sail in 1912 only to sink on its maiden voyage? Jacob sitting with 225. Good job, Jacob. Jacob Morgan having a great game. Nadia is at 150, she says. Lisa at 175, she thinks. Monica at 75, I think. She got with us a little bit late. Points don't really matter, guys. There's no winners or losers here on Brainiac Jr. No winners or losers here on Brainiac Jr. What famous ship set sail in 1912 only to sink on its maiden voyage? We are halfway to the finish line on this question. Good job for Jacob. 225. That seems to be our highest score, tied with Brenda Blevins. So glad to have everybody tuned in with us, guys.
10.
Live from the
9,
Discovery Center in Murfreesboro.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
What
3,
famous ship set sail in
2,
1912 only to sink on its
1.
maiden voyage? Kids, if you haven't learned about the Titanic yet, it will be something you'll hear about the rest of your life. A extremely sad thing that happened, but very important to our country's history. The Titanic is the correct answer. Brenda saying that technically Walt has 25, but his mama's doing pretty good. Well, I would say that means Walt is doing pretty good as well there, Brenda. Monica with the correct answer. Lisa, Naomi with the correct answer. Dustin with the correct answer. Good job, guys. All right, it's time for the final question. Be ready to give out those final scores. This one will be worth 50 points. This one will be worth 50 points. And we'll ask for those scores as soon as we give the final answer. Don't wait for me to ask. Just go ahead and throw them out there. There's a bit of a delay, so that way I don't keep you sitting around longer than we have to. All right, final question. Real quick reminder, don't forget, all ages game tonight at 7:30. All ages game tonight at 7:30. From the history category, what shortage of vegetable killed 1 million Irish people during the 1840s?
60 seconds.
What shortage of vegetable killed 1 million Irish people during the 1840s? Naomi and Tristan with 225 points going into the last question. That's a really good score. What shortage of vegetable killed 1 million Irish people during the 1840s? This is a 50-point question. Remember, kids, we will have or parents or kids, we'll have an all-ages game for you in just a little under an hour, right at 7:30. We'll stay live here from the Discovery Center. There is your halfway point. Guys, if you're really enjoying yourself and you feel so inclined, you can find me on Venmo if you'd like to tip me at JohnBoyce615. Never expected, always appreciated. Remember, we're going to ask for your scores right
10,
after the timer.
9,
What
8,
vegetable
7,
shortage
6,
killed 1 million Irish people
5,
during the 1840s?
3, 2, 1.
The correct answer is potatoes. Potatoes is the great answer, known as the Great Famine, also known as the Irish Potato Famine, the Great Irish Famine, or the Famine of 1845 to 1849. 2 consecutive years they were unable to harvest potatoes, and a huge influx of Irish started making their ways to the shores of the United States. That is right. 50 points if you got that right. Guys, send us your final total scores. We'd love to see those scores. Remember, there are no winners and losers at Brainiac Jr., but we would still like to see those scores to see how you did. Always looking for contestants for a team stream or a challenge mode for our all ages game. Send us a message if you would be interested in doing something like that. Guys, I want to tell you how much I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Tips never expected, always appreciated. You can find me on Venmo, JohnBoy615. Lisa Riggs sitting at 250, Monica Weiser at 100, Dustin Gibbs at 90. Give them a few more minutes to get some more scores in. Jacob's final score, 300. Nicely done, Jacob. That is a great score. Well done, well done. That might be our top score of the night. Do we have anything better than a 300? I know Naomi and Tristan had 225 going into the last question, so if they got it right, they'd finish with 275. Nadia with 150. So it looks like Jacob might have our final top score of the night, 300 points. Nicely done, nicely done. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the game. Kids, if you're with your parents or whoever your guardian is, go ahead and give them a big old hug and a kiss and thank them for being there with you today and playing the game with you. We appreciate it so much, guys. Go Jacob. Well done, Jacob. Jacob and his mom, Jackie, have been watching over on the other page. Brenda's saying she had 300 as well, so Brenda and Walt with 300 as well. So got a lot of smart kiddos with us tonight. A lot of smart kiddos. Guys, we're going to do Brainiac Jr. again next Sunday live from the Discovery Center. Missy giving us a wave in the background, and we'll be able to catch up with all your parents a little bit later on. You're so welcome, guys. Hope you had a good time, and we're going to talk to you